Any idea what this could be? That's right. Hi guys, Dr. D here. Have you ever felt like sometimes you get this kind of shimmery line that comes down the side of your vision? And no, I'm not talking about floaters. We know floaters are those little black dots which move around in your vision. So as you move your eyes, the floaters then follow. You move your eyes again and then the floaters follow. This is not that. What I'm telling you about is something different. So we're talking about a shimmer that goes down like that, and that happens sometimes about, let's say, once every 2 weeks or sometimes more. And if that happens more, then that's something that you need to be aware of. I've just got back from a residential home where I was giving them the C bigger magnifiers for their residents. And one of their residents was complaining of this. When I asked them a little bit more, they told me that they'd noticed this every 2 days, the shimmering that was taking place. She's had no other symptoms, but it can happen at any time of the day. And she says she has to then go and lie down and have a bit of a rest. And that's understandable. This thing can be a little bit off-putting, but she felt drained, she said, like really drained. She had to close the curtains. She was sensitive to bright lights. Now, any idea what this could be? That's right. This is a visual migraine. Very common. Sometimes people get the visual migraine. Some people get the one which hurts their head. So sometimes they come together, one followed by the other. Normally the visual is first, followed by the headache that comes second. So what do? How can you help yourself in this situation? Unfortunately, there's not much you can do. Just relax. You need to close those blinds. You need to have a rest, and you just need to lower your heart rate. Most of the time, this can be linked to raised blood pressure. Now, I didn't know this until I spoke to an ophthalmologist in the UK, where I asked him this same question, and the way he described it to me is that there's a nerve somewhere in your body and a blood vessel that's overlying it, and there's some interaction taking place between those two things. So in the past, when I've told people that this is what it could be, I've asked them to go and actually get their blood pressure checked. As soon as they've had it checked, they find out it's raised. So in this particular lady who I saw today, I asked her, how is your blood pressure? And she said, actually, it's through the roof right now. And I said, well, that's your number one. That's where you need to focus. You need to bring that blood pressure down, and you'll notice an improvement in this. But equally, I did tell her to get a check done as well by the optometrist. So in that meantime, reduce that blood pressure, decrease your salt intake, get out, do a little bit of walking, deep breathing exercises, drink a little bit more water. So I'd be keen to hear what you've experienced. Put a note below in the comments. So if this was useful to you, hit that like, subscribe, and share with your friends.